left edge, unfold, fold the bottom edge to the right edge, unfold, and then fold down right here along this line. You can see going from this intersection to that intersection. And you're going to start the tutorial like this with a band at the top of your paper and a square format overall. And you'll just follow all the steps that Will shows for the boomerang version.
Today I'll be using square paper, and this is the boomerang version. Now I'll take this edge down. We want to split the paper in half so that this edge here is right about halfway between this edge and this. Open it back up on itself just like this. I'm going to take these layers and I want to take this edge and land it right along this flap here. I put a nice sharp crease on it. I'm going to rotate it so I can get to it easier. Now we're going to hold all these layers here and I want to bend back with a new crease that's parallel with this crease. And we're going for just a little over a ½ an inch. Something like 1.5 centimeters would be just about right. And you can just eyeball that. Once I have these creases, I want to reverse them. So I'm going to open this up, run my fingernail along this crease, and then I'm just going to bend back on itself, just like that, to reverse it. Turn the paper over, and I want to reverse this crease. Same thing, kind of scrape that edge, and bend it back on itself, just like this. Okay, we'll open it up. And now I want to bend back on this crease. Not the inner one, I want to do the outer crease here. Bend back just like this. And we're taking it all the way to the intersection of this crease there. Then I'm going to reverse fold this right along that original crease. And then I'm going to press down on this crease we made, collapsing everything. And your plane should look like this. Now we'll open it up, and I want to take this tip here and pull it out right along those creases we already made, leaving these in place, and then I'll press it down. And your plane should look like this at this point. Then I want to take this edge, and I'm going to grab all these layers on the top, take this edge, and I'm going to land it right here along this edge here, and this edge should land on the bottom, just like this. I'm going to fold backwards, and I'm going right from there's a point where this crease comes in here, and there's a natural break point. So I'm going to fold right there, and I'm just taking this edge right back along this edge here. Crease that. Now I want to reverse fold this right back on itself. Eventually this will tuck under this flap here to tuck the layers together, but we don't want to do that step just yet. We'll lay it down, I'll turn it over, and we'll do the same thing again. We're taking this edge to this edge. And really I focus more on getting this crease even at this point. This will keep your wings nice and flat across the top. Okay, same thing as before. We'll take this edge right at that break point, just like this. And I'll reverse that. Now it's ready. Now it's time to fold the wings. So with these layers in place, just like this, there's a natural point where as you unfold this diamond, there's a natural crease here. And I just hold all these layers in nice and tight. And as I press down and unfold this, I'm letting that crease run right through the back of the wing here. I'm just pushing all the layers down. Once I have it in place, I'll just crease that through. Just like that. Turn it over. Controlling all these layers here. There's quite a bit going on here at this point. So I push hard until I bring this point up. Once I have it like this, I'll just control this back of the wing here, and I will crease all the way through from this point to the back of the plane. Press all the wrinkles out. Your plane should look like this. Now we're ready to take these flaps and tuck them underneath. Just bend the fuselage over, open this flap up, and I just guide it underneath. Lay it over and do the same thing on this side. Here, I'll press all the bubbles out of the wings. We're ready to fold the winglets now. In here I want to match roughly the same size as the keel. So a little over 1/2 inch or 1.5 centimeters. And when I fold this, I want to make sure that this crease is parallel with the fuselage of the plane. Do the same thing on the other side. And there we have a finished diamond head. Because it's light in the front end, this has a tendency to rise, and that makes it a great candidate for a boomerang. You'll probably put a little bit of up elevator on the back. And then when throwing this, I hold it right here where these layers come together. And you can either throw it at something like a 45 or even steeper degree angle. So if it's spiraling too fast this way, I'll go to the left. If it's going to the left too tight, I will go to the right. I had fun showing you how to fold it. I hope you have fun flying.